Hello, everyone. Hope everyone had a positive day today. Trading, we're about to end. It's almost 1 o'clock here at Pacific time. Trading days winding down. As you can see, my Robinhood portfolio count is at a little over 26,000 now. Today, I'm up $6.79 at the moment. So, not 0.02%. For the day. Pretty much, fluctuated between that even. At the high, I was about 0.5%, and now I'm in the red. So, yeah, just fluctuating around breaking even for the day. Anyways, I wanted to talk about my crazy ride I've been on over the past few weeks. Obviously, September sell-off is real. I'm sure a lot of people have been in the red. I know last week I was in the red a little bit, negative $220 at negative 0.83%, because of a lot of even the main companies that normally are doing okay were selling off. Like for me, I had a little bit of shares of Facebook. They were selling off a lot. Alibaba, but even PayPal stocks were selling off. My Baozun stocks were being sold off. When I mean sold off is that they were in the red, as in they were negative percentage. I don't mean I was selling them off. I actually did the opposite. I actually went and bought some stocks. So let's go over that right now. The stocks I did buy. I waited for last week's wild ride for Facebook to settle down. As you can see, it was down about a little over 5% this past week. I bought 3 shares of Facebook today at a price, twice, around $163, $164. I also bought 3 more shares of Alibaba today. I know there's news of their Jack Ma, their head person, stepping down, but I still think the company will be fine. And I bought those today at a price of $157. So as you can see, I do a lot of limit. So I do a lot of buy and sell, a little bit of swing trading with this stock here and there. Other shares I bought, the newest addition to the Cannabis family, Aurora, by 11 shares of Aurora Cannabis. So that's the newest addition to my portfolio with the cannabis stocks. As those of you know, I have pretty sizable investment into the cannabis companies, which has been very beneficial as of late. Not complaining there at all. Other new additions were Wells Fargo, 4 shares, and Yum, 5 shares, which at another video I said I was going to buy more into it because of their new recent partnership with the NFL and Pizza Hut. Tesla was one of the stocks I also wanted to buy. So what I actually did is I actually sold out and then rebought in 1 share at when it kept going down at 267. This is right before I heard about their CEO doing the podcast with smoking some weed, which I knew would drive the price down, so I did sell out and then I rebought in. I didn't have enough funds to buy more. I wish I did. It's up today, but it's up 8.37% for today, but it is what it is. Again, that's another one of the stocks I do believe in, and I wish I had more funds to purchase more. What I wanted to spend the rest of the video talking about was my wild ride with the cannabis stocks and talk about my cannabis strategy, and want to hear from you all what you think of my strategy. So over the past month, I'm up 11.31%, and for the past 3 months, 4.5%. But as you can see, the chart gets a little crazier, and over the year I'm up 8.19%, but again with a really crazy chart. And this really is linked because of my cannabis investment holdings. So what I plan to do is there's a big decision in Canada that will be made about mid-October, and right now I have 220 shares of MJ ETF, which is alternate harvest ETF. There's recently, I just double checked again. Now there's only 35 companies in this ETF, and the main players are Cannabis, Aurora, Chronos, and I think another one that I saw on there, Tilray. Tilray was also part of this ETF, but again, 35 total, and I have a sizable investment. 30% of my portfolio is in this ETF. So what I plan to do is, I believe the prices, because over the past month you can see how much it's grown, 35%, 15% here, but from right about mid-August it's jumped. So basically out of that month it's jumped up really high. So what I plan to do is with this one, with Chronos Group, so same thing, right? You have that month's, it is 101% growth for Chronos Group, and then Canopy growth here over the last month is 84.43%. But by mid-October, I believe the price of these marijuana cannabis stocks will be driven up to high enough to the point where I probably will sell off most of it. Probably keep a portion. I don't know the exact amount yet. I'm still thinking about that. And then so to collect my earnings, my profit, and then I believe after the October vote, which in Canada will bring to retail the drugs to retail market. So that's what's happening in mid-October. But once that happens, I will sell off at the high point and then rebuy back in, because I believe it's going to pull back to a lesser price too. So get a nice little sizable swing trade in. And I don't think I would go as high as, over 30% of my portfolio invested into the cannabis industry. Just right now, I know it's a hot stock, hot realm, and do want to be wary when it's so hot. But that's my strategy. And then obviously diversify, use the earnings from that to probably go into more stable, more conservative sectors. But tell me what y'all think of my strategy. You think it's a good strategy or not? So the other two smaller stocks I am with the cannabis is Scott's Miracle-Gro, which is only 3 stocks, and this is obviously for the fertilizer of the hydroponic plants, and then Aurora Cannabis, which is new. This is a recent new add-on to Robinhood, so just had a little bit of funds, about right here, $70 worth of this stock, and just dabbed in it for a little bit. But again, tell me what you think of my strategy with the cannabis, obviously leading to this crazy chart, but eventually, as long as I'm ending up on top in the positive green, it should be okay. Okay, I think that's it for me for now. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And really enjoying reading people's comments and obviously commenting on other people's videos. All right.